Alright, what's up guys? It's Dennis back at you with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about how to maintain your SMMA clients. Number one, this is like the biggest part, is having a badass back-end process to actually get them the results, because the only reason why a client will leave you is if you stop getting them consistent results that are consistent. Even if you results are kind of like going in and out with lead generation, if it's high ticket and if at least they make the ROI on it and more, then it would be worth it for them to stay. But when a client will stop, I've seen it takes about 2 months for a client to be like, okay, you know, either if it's worth going after or not. Like, I've had clients for like the past 6 months. What I've learned that kept them is just getting them consistent results that are good and keep on growing, and making it more like a partnership, not really making it seem like the way you want to structure it is like you're more partnering with them and growing their business, not like a separate agency where you're working on having that kind of relationship. It's more of a partnership at the end of the day. Number two, if you're on a retainer, put them on a monthly reoccurring thing, like using an order form. I just use ClickFunnels. What you do is that you have them order it, have it being a recurring payment. So if it's like $5K a month or $3K a month, you put them on order form. And this keeps you guys from needing to renegotiate and stuff like that. Especially clients, like if you get on the phone with them, they'll wanna, sometimes they try to finesse and stuff like that. So having them just where it auto bills them, where you don't really need to, you guys just don't need to be renegotiating. Like clients will, you'll see a drop in clients if you do that, compared to just having an order form where it just rebills them every single month. Obviously, you can be in constant contact with them, but you know, just know that that's probably it's a good way to go about it. Number three, have a bi-weekly one-to-one with them. Don't make it weekly. There's really not much to talk about. Like, you want to have, depending on what you're offering, if you're offering coaching, obviously it'd be like an everyday thing or whatever way you structure it. But I would recommend meeting with your clients like once every 2 weeks, just to catch up, you know, get to see what they're doing, see if there's any leaks in the system that you guys need to plug, see if there's anything new that you guys could start working on that may have not been brought up before. So yeah, that's just what I recommend for keeping that long-term relationship with them. Just meeting up with them like once every 2 weeks, just to see like what they're up to, see, you know, just to tell them what's been going on, anything that they need to know, anything you need from them. It's good to be able to be in that communication just to stay relevant to them, because even if you have a client that's someone that pays you, it's still easy to fall off from their mind. So you want to keep on providing value to them, and then, because if you do that, and if you bring them badass results and showing them new testimonials that you're bringing to them, you being able to ask them for referrals, who else do they know that you could work with, stuff like that. You know, even for like, if it's for like a birthday, like I would give your clients a gift. I mean, they're paying you. I mean, go get something for them that they would appreciate. And just like, it's not being a kiss ass to them, but it's just like staying top of mind, you know, just like showing that you're a friend and a partner, not just some agency that's just doing their work, you know what I mean? Number four is just show them that you're giving, you or your team, depending on how you structure the business, is giving it their all, like, every day. For me, I outsource to my in-house team, so I don't really need to manage that much stuff. I manage like more like the back-end work. I'm getting processes in now that I'm able to remove myself from that as well. But you want to be able to just show that you and your team are just fully dedicated to making them be successful. And if they're seeing that effort, you know, I've met some people where even if you do get them results and get them pretty good results, they'll still be a pain in the ass and I don't want to work with you. So those people are just best not to work with. But if you're working with people who are just like wanting to be successful, want you to be successful, if they see you're putting in the work, and if it's getting them results, but it may not be the best right now, but if you keep on doing your thing, you keep on making it better, keep on wanting to grow, you know, grow the sales, and if you show that you're putting in your effort, there's not much else that you need to do. Now, not meaning like it's not going to be like, just because you put in the effort doesn't mean you'll get the result back, but more about you are showing that you want to make them be successful and you're doing whatever you can to do it, which just comes into play of having the actual skills to get them the right results. You know, from some things that I've learned for keeping and seeing me lose clients, because everyone loses clients, like there's no shame in it. It's more of a thing where if you ever lose a client, what I do when I lose a client is that I go on a piece of paper, and one thing I learned from Brian Tracy, he said, like, write down what you did right, and what you can do better next time. I write down what I did wrong because I'm more hard on myself, but that's just me. So I'll write down, you know, what I did wrong, what I did right, and what I could do better with the next client, or what I can do better with my current clients to avoid that from happening. And the things that I wrote down that were consistent was just staying relevant to them, and like at least hopping on bi-weekly calls and not falling off. Because it's, even though if they pay you, it's still easy to fall off, and you just don't want to have that happen. Like in the beginning, that's what happened with a couple of my clients, which resulted in just things not going as fast as they should have, which resulted in them obviously canceling. So, you know, now I'm really doubling down on making sure that we're avoiding that thing that caused him to cancel, right? It's not really a thing of like, people will cancel, so don't be afraid if they do cancel, but it's more of a thing where you just keep on trying, you keep on getting better at what you're doing, and your team or you keep on growing, you know, whoever's doing the work keeps growing their skills and staying consistent with what they're doing so they can keep on getting consistent results for the business. So if you lose a client, don't really sweat it. There's like tens of thousands, you know, millions of clients out there in the world. So especially for what we do. So don't be afraid if you lose one. It just, if you do, now the thing you have to realize is that making a stupid decision, it's not stupid the first time around if you've never been through it, but if you do it again, then you're stupid. Like if you have a client cancel and you do the same thing again to make another client cancel, you're dumb. Like you just need to write down what you did right, what you did wrong, what you could do better next time, make sure you implement what you can do better next time, and with your current clients and with upcoming clients, so you don't have those, so you don't have many cancellations as other agencies do. I see, you know, a lot of people, like the stick rate should be forever obviously, but I've seen like an average stick rate should be at least like 6 months to a year, but at the end of the day, if you keep getting them results, it should be for a while. So I hope you guys got value from this video. Comment below if you guys have any questions. Subscribe if you got value from here, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace.